morning, mama. It is time to wake up and be wealthy. It is time for you to become rich AF.
Sweet.
It is time for more ease, flow, and fun for you. It is time to build a life and business you are madly in love with. It is time to unlock the wealth codes needed to build your business with your dedicated host, me, Nellie Corvo.
One more time.
Nellie Corvo. I am the CEO and founder of the Wealthy Mama Movement, and I want to officially welcome you to the Wake Up and Be Wealthy show. I am the master at sales and social media with over 17 years of experience building brands in multiple industries, resulting in millions of dollars.
Nice.
I've mentored countless women from starting their businesses all the way up to multi-millionaires. I am here to be your go-to mama to help you build an iconic brand that you are proud of that creates massive cash and impact in the world. Without further ado, let's unlock today's episode. Enjoy! CEO Alignment Week has been so impactful, like more impactful than I even knew was possible. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while now. And I just wanted to talk about it, and it's not even over yet. I still have a couple more days. So I want to kind of reverse time and share more of what I've been doing, why I've been doing it, and all of the things. I think it could be really helpful. So this is CEO alignment is one of my topics for VIP days. And it truly is aligning you as a human with your business so you can both win. It can be very easy that you take over and your business is suffering, and vice versa. Your business takes over and then you are suffering. So we want to work as a team with your business so you can win and your business can win. Because if you're choosing to be a business owner, you get to make money, and you get to make the money that you desire, right? You are not meant to do a business and be exhausted and hustling and grinding and literally spending so much money and not seeing the return at some point. I do believe that yes, there is an investment and there is a lag time and all the things, but everyone has different, financial makeups and risk tolerance, and we've got to make sure we're not getting outside of your risk tolerance, because that is when you get out of alignment. So some people have day jobs that can help fund their business, and they're I'm so okay with that because I've got the time and the space. Or they're a stay-at-home mom and they're we're not reliant on my income right now, and so therefore I can go a little bit slower, or I can take more risk. Or you may be on the opposite side, but that alignment is so important, and not getting out of it is even more important. So important. I can't stress that enough. So on last Friday, when I'm recording this, I did an amazing photo shoot with my dear friend Im Thomas. She has a photography business, and she's helped me in my business, and we've become really good friends over all the years. She's done my programs. Our kids are at the same age. We have the same thumbs. It's an inside joke. But I've just really enjoyed her, and I was really excited to be able to support her business and get some brand photos, because it's been a minute. And so this was the igniting part of CEO Alignment Week, because I didn't realize how much I desired a photo shoot until we were in the creation mode of it, that I was this feels amazing. We were coming up with the emotions and the looks and the reasoning behind things. And I was picking out the outfits, and it was just even before we got to the photo shoot location, it felt so freaking good. So shout out to her, because she's good at what she does. And so this created this overflow that then spilled over into the weekend. And I just started to get shit done. And it felt from like such a good place. And when I say get shit done, for me and my business, I have no problem prioritizing my kids, my husband, my house, typically my clients, because it's all things for other people, but it's typically we put ourselves off. Like we delay ourselves, right? We delay our business projects that aren't as urgent because obviously clients come first, right? Like that's a very like mindset driven thing with so many business owners. And I totally do understand it and get it. And also just the energy I've been feeling during this CEO alignment week is like, it can be a both and. My clients still come first. I've been doing client calls this week during CEO alignment week. It's not like, F you clients, I'm out of here. Like I'm spending the whole week doing things for me and you don't matter. Like that's not at all what I've been doing, right? Like, so it's really blocking off the time and being my word to myself, right? Of like, this week also gets to be about me. And I have spent chunks of time really digging into my desires and clearing the effing way. Like I've cleared so much this week from like spending that just wasn't feeling good and moving it, like canceling it and releasing it, to tasks that have been on my plate forever that are just dragging me down. I've cleared my desktop computer. There was something I needed to move into my office and we did that last night. Like it may sound odd to some people, but it's things that have just been really weighing on me, and they sit on my to-do list and they're important, but not necessarily urgent. And so it just has started to feel so heavy. And so I woke up on Monday and I was like, it's CEO alignment week. That was not at all decided before that time. And it's just felt so good. And so I just really wanted to talk about it because it's so easy to fill our day and our time with so many other things. And I want you to feel what this feels like, because it's like this juicy overflow that is just divine. And so a great way to do a CEO alignment week for you is to think about all the things personally, professionally, big or small, that are just weighing you down, that are nagging at you, bothering you, because when those things are doing that, we aren't in alignment, right? Like, for example, if you decide to go to an event that you really did not want to go to, and you do it, you may still enjoy yourself, but there's like this energetic block that is then created because you're like, I'm away from my kids. I really didn't want to do that. I'm enjoying myself, but it wasn't in full alignment, right? And that is such a slippery slope, because the minute we do it once, then we do it again, we do it again, we do it again, and we do it again, and we get further and further out of alignment, right? And so we want to really align you and create this win-win, right? So we want to get all those things out of the way that are bothering you, nagging you, frustrating you. Some are easier to knock out. So like you can start small, of course, and expand your comfort zone. Some bigger ones may take a little bit more time, some regulation, all of those things. Don't feel like you have to like, force yourself to do anything, because that's also not being in alignment. And then also from there, it's really aligning, like, what are your goals? What's your vision? What are your ideas? What do you desire? Like, what's that dream business look like? Because one of my favorite new sayings that came from, I'm not sure where, meaning like it just came out of my mouth one day. I was like, ooh, I really like this. So I've been saying it a lot, is when we envision and then create and build your dream business, it inevitably builds and creates your dream life. Your dream business gets to fund your dream life. Period. End of subject. No, I don't need to say anything else, right? Because when we do that from an aligned place and we're brick by brick building your dream business, it's it will literally create this overflow that creates your dream life. Now, if we're just building a business, you still may make money, but if it's not your dream business and it's not in full alignment, then that's when you get further and further away and disconnected and frustrated and bothered. So this is like an ever evolving piece of the puzzle. Like, this is not after I do this week, this is not an end all be all. This is literally like the beginning of so much more. So, but I'm doing it in a condensed amount of time that is creating this huge momentum that I can't wait to see what happens in Q4 and beyond, because I'm clearing the motherfucking way. Like, I literally sent my money coach, what did I say? I want to know what I said, but I can't get out of this recording. I literally was like, I'm keeping more and more of my motherfucking money. And it wasn't from like a scarcity mindset. It's like something I've been really, really working on from an alignment standpoint. It's very easy for me to spend money, #ADHD. And so I've been working very intentionally on feeling safe and keeping my money. And that's another podcast for another day. But it felt so good to say that. And that's getting in alignment, right? For me. And really feeling safe and excited about it, and really empowered around it. So I can't wait to see what the rest of this week comes, like what comes from this. And I know this is just the beginning of so much more. And I just wanted to like share this and give you some inspiration of like, you can absolutely do this too, even if you've got a day job or multiple clients or not a lot of daycare or a little bit of no daycare. You can do this no matter what. It's just getting really creative and very intentional and prioritizing you. Like I went for a run the other day. I washed my car. Like, again, it's things that may not make sense to anyone else, but is really getting me so aligned and really feeling so good that I don't want this to stop, right? It's getting that momentum where you're like, this feels so good that I don't want it to stop, right? It's like that juicy relationship that you're like, oh my gosh, I can't stop thinking about them and I can't wait for them to text me and see them again. Like that's what this is, right? Once you have it, you don't want to lose it and you fight for it more and you're excited about it and it just gets better and better and better. So I'm super duper excited for you. Let me know when you're doing your CEO alignment week, if I can be at all helpful. Obviously, this is one of my VIP day topics, and I fully believe in all of this. Too often people skip over this and they don't prioritize this. And if this wasn't important, then like we would all be billionaires already. Like this to me is the biggest part of the secret sauce. Because it's really understanding what you need, want, and desire and making sure that everything is connected to that. You get to win, my friend. You get to win a lot. And I am here to help and cheer you on. And I love you so much. And I hope you make it a great, amazing, aligned day. And I can't wait to hear from you.
Woo! Is your head spinning? I hope you took so many notes and you feel so inspired. Time truly flies when you're learning about becoming wealthy AF. I hope you loved today's episode. That does it for us on the show. Don't forget, every weekday we unlock another juicy money-making episode. So be sure to subscribe or follow where you're listening to this. And also, don't forget, if you haven't already, to leave us a 5-star review on your podcast platform so we can take over the world together. And share a takeaway on social media and tag me at The Wealthy Mama. We love doing spontaneous prize giveaways. So don't forget to tag us with a takeaway so we can reward you as being one of our biggest fans and listeners. Until next time, don't forget, you are worthy of being wealthy. And from everyone at the Wealthy Mama movement, we love you. Make it a great day.